Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and see this video message. In this video, I am going to explain how to prevent communal violence in India. Content for this video I given in the description. You can go through and study. Disputes and conflicts are common in a diverse society, as every group has different interests and sometimes their interest goes against the interest of other groups. No matter how much government and people try to avoid this situation, you have to face it because it is bound to happen. Communal harmony is the hallmark of democracy in a country governed by rule of law. The possibility of conflict arises between two different communities based on varied thinking and belief, especially when a spark of hatred and resentment resides inside the nature of human being and just needs to be ignited. In the long run, effort should be made to remove the communal feeling from the minds of every Indian. Therefore, we must focus on building mechanisms through which we could solve it peacefully and democratically so that every person in the society feels safe and secure under the prevailing social structure. Religious pluralism is the state of being where every individual in a religious diverse society has the rights, freedom and safety to worship or not according to their conscience. In this, number 1, establishment of peace committees. Religious leaders have an important role to play as the preaching is followed by the masses. People look up to their leaders and hence these leaders should teach the importance of communal harmony through their discourses. There should be a peace committee in every area comprising of the respected people belonging to different communities. This should be secular in nature and its meetings should take place regularly. The district administrators should engage actively with the peace committee. These leaders can help in persuading the leaders of the fighting communities and help in resorting peace. This will be effective not only in diffusing communal tension but also in preventing riots from breaking out. Number 2, abolition of communal political parties. The political parties having any direct or indirect connection with communal forces should be de-recognized by the government. They should not be allowed to play with the religious sentiments of the public and exploit them for their political gains. This will help enforce harmony among various communities. The government and election should use its authority to ban communal and political organizations directly or indirectly indulging in communal riots. Stopping communally minded politicians and debarring them from contesting elections, giving deterrent punishment to religious fanatics. Number 3, imparting liberal values. The education should be impart liberal values to the students so that tolerance and general liberal values on important occasions should be imparted in society, boosting unity. Education is the best tool to deal with communal issues as today's children are future citizens, so we should introduce the learning of kindness, compassion, empathy, teamwork, unity, diversity, culture, etc. at the schools and college level. Only an inclusive and liberal education system would ensure the value of tolerance and democracy in our society. The government should take steps to educate the people so that they become free from communal frenzies and passions. Secular values should be imbibed in textbooks of children so that they become responsible citizens in the future. Additional care should be taken while teaching history to the students. Distorted historical facts must be removed from the history textbooks. Also, the intellectuals, writers, journalists, voluntary organizations should be encouraged by the government to take a lead in building up a healthy public opinion against communalism. Number 4. Preventing communalization of state. The government should take efforts to prosecute all those leaders, bureaucrats who lend their helping hand to communalists and support communal riots. It is very important for the political elites in power to have secular credentials. In this regard, all those leaders who have committed communal crimes can be debarred from contesting elections. In India, other than the provision of under IPC and Criminal Penal Code, there is no other concrete legislation to punish the perpetrator of violence. Also, there is no clear policy which provides for the relief and rehabilitation of victims. In this context, Prevention of Communal and Targeted Violence, Access to Justice and Repartition Bill 2011 bill was tabled in the Parliament, but the bill got lapsed in the Parliament. Communal Violence Prevention Bill 2010 is yet to see the daylight, as the bill has been pending for years now. If passed and enacted, it could help control the menace of communal violence. Number 5. Community policing. Community policing is a kind of policing in which police and citizen acts as a partner in ensuring peace in the area. Community policing is more associated with ground activity, so they provide better input and help during the communal tension. Some of the examples are Friends of Police and Nenu Saitam program. Number 6. Intelligence mechanism should be sound enough to pretend the communal violence before they happen. Every district can have these intelligence units which collect the data related to the communal violence and try to map these events to prevent the future violence. Number 7. The administration and government should ensure that these religious places are not misused by the nefarious elements of society. Number 8. Preventing community-based ghettos in urban areas. Number 9. Formulation of counter radicalization and radicalization policies. Number 10. Employment for youths. Proper economic activity when available for youth. They will not divert to rumors or false news or communalism in particular. Number 11. Equal Opportunity Commission should set up as per Sachar Committee recommendation. Number 12. Proper checks and balance on social media methods should be developed through which the cat speech and rumors propagation can be stopped. Media depicting the live death of people should be banned immediately. Number 13. Communalism can be combated with the help of language as a tool. In India, all states are becoming dependent on each other. Movement of people from one state to other is becoming very easy. In such conditions, to avoid such potential violence, promoting learning of each other's local language for easy exchange of ideas and cultural understanding. Bible talks about prevention of communal violence. In 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 1 and 2. First of all, then I urge that supplications, prayer, intercessions and thanksgiving be made for all people. Pray for rulers and for everyone who has authority over us, so that we can have a quiet and peaceful life, always lived in a godly and reverent way. Also in Proverbs chapter 22 verse 10. Cast out a pestilent person from the council, and then stripe and ignominy shall cease.